Shout out to the supporters of Tupac Was Lyrical. This right here is a continuation of my last video, Stop Saying Jay-Z is Lyrically Better Than Tupac. And the reason why I'm making a continuation to this video, because there's a lot of people who responded to that video with a lot of emotion. They didn't listen to the video. If they did listen to my video, they did what Jay-Z actually said fools do with music. They just skimmed through it. Or they only responded to my captions. Or quickly say that Tupac isn't lyrical. They even brought up all these other rappers. They brought up Roz, Kai, Styles P, Jadakiss, Nas. They brought up Mos Def. They brought up Lupe. They brought up all these different people just to discredit Tupac and say that he's not lyrical. And I tell y'all that Tupac was just as equally lyrical as Jay-Z, but these are two different MCs. Content-wise and the way they rap. Tupac is an international type of rapper. Jay-Z, when he created Reasonable Doubt, was truly a New York MC. Truly, he had competition in New York with Biggie, Wu-Tang, Nas, whoever else was popping off at the time when Jay-Z was in the process of making Reasonable Doubt. Jay-Z's only focus was to take over the streets of New York. Tupac's only focus was to make hit records. That's what he's been doing since he was with Digital Underground. That's all Tupac know how to do. Dear Mama is not a West Coast song. It is not an East Coast song. It's a song for everybody. Keep Your Head Up is a song for everybody. Changes is a song for everybody. Now, a song like California Love, that's a song for the West Coast. Now, an album called Reasonable Doubt, that was strictly for New York. Now, also, let me hurry up and get to this. Jay-Z is in my top 5. Jay-Z is in my top 5. Jay-Z Reasonable Doubt album is in my top 5. And I'm going to quickly tell you who's in my top 5. Tupac is number 1. Rakim is number 2. KRS-One is number 3. Jay-Z is number 4. Coogee Rap is number 5. And if y'all got a problem with that lineup, I'll explain that in another video. Now, my top 5 albums is Me Against the World, All Eyes on Me, Reasonable Doubt, Dead Prez, Let's Get Free, and A Tribe Called Quest, Midnight Marauders. Those are my top 5 albums in hip-hop. So don't come to me talk about, I don't know hip-hop. Don't come to me talk about, I don't know lyricism. Don't talk to me talking about, I don't know content. Now, what I'm about to do is display these songs. 3 verses from Jay-Z versus 3 verses from Tupac. Being that everybody keeps saying that Tupac isn't a lyricist, I'm going to play songs that demonstrate that he was a lyricist. And these are the verses that I'm going to use against Jay-Z's verses. And keep in mind that he wrote these verses in 15 to 20 minutes. These are rush verses. So you can say whatever you want. You can criticize Tupac, but you can't discredit the man by saying he wasn't lyrical, nor can you say he wasn't spitting. If you do, you're just hating and you're not listening. You don't want to give Tupac his props. You don't want Tupac to be at the top. You want Tupac to be forgotten about. And that's not what we do here at Tupac Was Lyrical channel. Now, let's get into the first verse.
Check this out. Too much West Coast dick licking and too many niggas on a mission doing your best Jay-Z rendition. Too many rough motherfuckers. I got my suspicion that you're just fishing a pool of sharks, nigga. Listen, too many bitches wanna be ladies, so if you a hoe, I'ma call you a hoe. Too many bitches are shady. Too many ladies get these niggas too many chances. Too many brothers wanna be lovers, don't know what romance is. Too many bitches stuck up from too many sexual advances. No question, Jay-Z got too many answers. I've been around this block too many times, rock too many rhymes, cop too many lines too. To all my brothers, it ain't too late to come together, cause too much black and too much love equal forever. I don't follow any guidelines, cause too many niggas rob mine, so I change styles every 2 rhymes. What the fuck?
So that was Jay-Z's 22 Twos. This is what made me a fan of Jay-Z. I cannot hate and say that Jay-Z isn't great. Jay-Z is definitely great. But let me also show you what Tupac was doing. And what Tupac was doing, he did this in 1994. So this is a 1994 verse going against a 1996 verse. Now let's see what Tupac was doing in 1994 with this verse right here.
They say pussy and paper is poetry, power and pistols. Plotting on murdering motherfuckers. before they get you. Picturing pitiful punk niggas copping pleas, puffing weed as I position myself to clock G's. My enemies scatter in suicidal situations, never to witness the wicked shit that they was facing. Pockets is packed with presidents, pursue your riches, evading the player hating trick while hitting switches. Bitches is bad mouth, cause ballin' motherfuckers is bold, but charging home. The game should be told. The sick and psychotic society, somebody save me. Addicted to drama, so even mama couldn't raise me. Even the preacher and all my teachers couldn't reach me. I run in the streets and puffin' weed with my peeps. I'm ducking the cops, I hit the weed as I'm clutching my Glock. Niggas is hot when I hit the block. What if I die tonight?
That was Tupac, If I Die Tonight. That was a verse he actually wrote in 1994. That came out in 1995. It's a song that gets overlooked. And you see how the alliteration of Tupac was doing the play on the P words. He did that in each verse. Now he was showing you how dope of a lyricist he was. Now you can't tell me that that wasn't lyrical, and you can't tell me that that wasn't technical, because not everybody can do that. And if those that can do that, those be the people that you say can do it, and you say that Tupac couldn't do it, whereas Tupac just demonstrated that he can do it. Now let's get into a real complicated one right here.
Who wanna bet us that we don't touch letters, stack cheddars forever, live treacherous, all the etceteras. To the death of us, me and my confidants, we shine. You feel the ambiance, y'all niggas just rhyme. By the ounce though accumulates like snow. We don't just shine, we illuminate the whole show. You feel me? Factions from the other side would love to kill me. Spill 3/4 of my blood into the street, let alone the heat. Fuck 'em, they hate a nigga loving his life in all possible ways. Know the feds is bugging my life. Hospital days reflecting when my man laid up on the uptown high block. He got his side sprayed up. I saw his life slipping. This is a minor setback. Yo, still in all we living. Just dream about to get back. That made him smile though his eyes said, pray for me. I do you one better and slay these niggas faithfully. Murder is a tough thing to digest. It's a slow process. And I ain't got nothing but time. I had near brushes, not to mention 3 shots, close range, never touch me. Divine intervention can't stop by from drinking my ties with Tata down in Nevada. Ha ha, papa. Word life, I dabbled in crazy way. Without rap, I was crazy straight. Pot and I'm still spending money from 88. What?
JAYZ killed that verse. JAYZ killed that verse. Dead Presidents. Fire ass freaking verse. There's people out there that says that this right here is the song that JAYZ has been using Nas to springboard his career the entire time, just based on the fact that he sampled Nas. Nah, it's what JAYZ spitted to this shit. When JAYZ says, you made it a hot line, I made it a hot song, JAYZ was not lying. JAYZ went in on that. But now let's get into a verse by Tupac. Let's get into it.
Though I walk through the valley of hell, the shadow follows me. Wisdom hard to swallow tomorrow, expect apologies. You probably panic, stranded in search of a better planet. Realism hard to understand, we stand slanted and still stranded. Merciless thieves stole the best of me, I pray to black Jesus to please take the rest of me and steal the best of us build and reach monetary gains. Some of us kill, but still most of us can change if we search deeper. God bless the hustler, curse the first sleeper. Enemy get beside me, flows go deep as the side. When we ride, clocks keep all my enemies blinded. Time will soon show a folk can last for years. Outshine in your face, smiles, plastic tears like last year. Niggas stuck in the past, and it's clear. Just some buster ass bastards allergic to cash this year. Machiavelli for the mob, MOB killing busters is my motherfucking job. Him or me, lyrically fatally driven niggas reported missing. My competition dead or in prison as the world turns.
Tupac, As the World Turns. If you tell me that Tupac wasn't spitting on that, you're a hater. If you telling me Tupac didn't go in on that, you're a hater. If you're telling me you ain't hear the metaphors and the double entendre in that, you're a hater. There's no need for you to be here but to just hate. And if you came here to hate, I'm gonna start blocking you Looney Tunes. Tupac spitted that fire right there. So that was As the World Turns versus JAYZ's verse, Dead Presidents. Let's get into the next verse.
Yeah, this shit is wicked on these mean streets. None of my friends speak, we all trying to win. But then again, maybe it's for the best though. Cause when they seeing too much, you know they trying to get you touched. Whoever said illegal was the easy way out couldn't understand the mechanics and the workings of the underworld. Granted, 9 to 5 is how you survive. I ain't trying to survive, I'm trying to live it to the limit and love it alive. Life ills, poison my body. It used to say, fuck my skills. I never prayed to God, I prayed to God. That's right, it's wicked, that's life. I live it, ain't asking for forgiveness for my sins. Ends, I break bread with the lay heads, picking their brains for angles and all the evils that the game will do. It gets dangerous, money and power is changing us, and now we're lethal, infected with the evils.
That's JAYZ, the evils. He went in on that one too. And just keeping that in line, JAYZ is talking about the evils. Well, we gonna talk about Black Jesus.
To this clique I'm dedicated, criminal orientated and outlaw initiated, blazed and faded, made for terror, major league niggas pray together, bitches in their grave while my real niggas play together. We die clutching glasses, filled with liquor and plastic, cremated last wishes, niggas smoke my ashes. High side while I die wishing, hoping for possibilities on my own, while they copy me sloppily, cops patrol projects, hate the people living in them. I was born an inmate, waiting to escape the prison, went to church but don't understand it, they underhanded. God gave me these commandments, the world is scandalous, blasted they holy high, baptized they evil minds, rise no longer blinded, watch me shine straight. Which one of y'all wanna feel the degrees? Bitches freeze facing Black Jesus.
Tupac, Black Jesus. That's all I'm gonna do right now. That's all I'm gonna display. Hopefully y'all understand where I'm coming from when I say stop saying JAYZ is lyrically better than Tupac, because Tupac was just as equally as great as JAYZ, but they're different MCs. They are different MCs, different approach. I didn't even want to do this comparison, but this is just based on the hate, the continuous hate that comes to this channel. Or the only reason why y'all be comparing Tupac to JAYZ is only because Tupac had dissed JAYZ. The only reason Tupac dissed JAYZ, not in the sense of saying like, yo, I'm better than you or whatever, but it's just to diss him because whatever Tupac was going through at that time, that happened in 94, 95, 96, he had a vendetta against a lot of people that was aligning themselves with somebody he didn't like. So that's just how that goes, man. And mind you, let me stress this again. These verses that you heard are Rush verses. Now, yeah, it would have been dope if Tupac took his time, but the brother had an agenda. He was on a mission. I displayed that in my last video when DJ Quick said, yo, Tupac was making music like he was on a mission.
Anybody that will go in the studio and dedicate that much time to what he was doing, it was like he was a man on a mission, and it's always a new song.
And if you don't believe me that Tupac was writing rhymes in 15 to 20 minutes, Scarface said Tupac was upset with him because it was taking him so long to write one verse for the song Smile.
He used to always get pissed off at me because it took so long, you know, to write. Like I always wrote my shit. I didn't just...
Because he was just cranking records out.
Oh, Pac would do a fucking record every 15 minutes. Right. Yeah, he was serious about it.
Tupac was done with both of his verses in Smile in 20 minutes. And if you listen to what Tupac spitted, it was classic, it was fire, but what he displayed was lyricism, and he also displayed that he's a dope MC. And y'all got to start taking that into consideration, that Tupac was an advanced writer. JAYZ was a dope writer who later on started going off the dome. That's another reason why JAYZ's in my top 5. But again, I'll explain my top 5 on another video. But this one right now, for all the Looney Tunes that come here and just discredit and hate and call me names and all this other stuff, I know I can't proselytize y'all minds, but please comprehend what I just did right now. I just displayed logic. Stop saying JAYZ was lyrically better than Tupac. Both of these dudes were equally great MCs.